sir, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen here, familia. Your boy been struggling out here, right? Your boy been struggling out here in these Yu-Gi-Oh streets. Not even because of the game or because of the deck, but I've had horrible internet for the past 2 days. I tried to stream on Saturday. Some of you were there. I tried to stream like 3 times on Saturday. I got smoked by my internet connection. Apparently, they're doing some tower renewing or whatever during my area. So I haven't been able to play the game all that much. So I try to learn this deck at work on my phone, and I try to play it on my phone as well. So as you can see here, don't let this be a representation of the deck. I legitimately, some of these games, as you can see, turn one, I just couldn't play the game because I was at work. If somebody comes in, I gotta take care of business. I can't really finish the duel. So some of those losses are I didn't even get to play the game. So don't take that as a representation, because I think this deck is actually really decent. Now don't get me wrong, it gets carried by the fact that it has a built-in floodgate. It's only during your opponent's turn, by the way, which is not that crazy, but it does pop off. So yeah. Now, something else that I don't like about the deck is that, read this, right? It is a floodgate. It says any monster sent from the field to the graveyard during your opponent's turn is banished instead. Konami, stop it. All right? Stop your stupidity. Stop building decks that require my opponent to choose things for me, or think decks or cards that only do things during my opponent's turn. All right? It's 2025. We don't need stupidity like this. Stop building or releasing archetypes that do this, because it's stupid. Why would anybody want their opponents to choose something for them? That's one of the reasons I used to get mad about Monica as well, because like my opponent gets to choose what spell I add. Are you crazy, Konami? Stop it. But either way, it's a 50-card deck list. I think it's really decent. Again, it does get carried by the fact that it has a built-in floodgate. But other than that, it's a really cool deck. Now, some of you have been calling it a Pokemon deck because apparently it's like a tribute to the 3 mystical beasts of Pokemon, your Kyogre and all that extra shenanigans. To me, they look like kaijus. They just look like weird Japanese regular kaijus. If you don't know what a kaiju is, I think they're Japanese monsters. I don't know. But these are really cool. Now, again, I would not play this deck at 40 to save my life. I would never play this deck at 40. 50 is comfortable for me. It is a little bricky here and there, not because it's 50, but because the deck itself can be bricky, the archetype. But shit, I would not play this at 40. 50 or 60 is my recommendation for you. 40 is fine, of course, but I think 50 is a really comfortable spot for the deck. So we're gonna break it down. Something else I gotta tell you. I was playing kind of like a different version, so you need this thing. I was playing this thing. I do have one replay for you, because the rest of the replays, even though I won really good games, they're not worth showing to you. We're gonna do live gameplay today. So this thing right here, with certain cards, allows you to do a 1-card combo with your field spell. So I was playing this. You're gonna see it in the replay that I'm gonna show you. I didn't do the combo that I'm talking about, but it allows you to do so. When you activate your field spell, you're gonna basically add this thing to the hand, banish an Enva, and then you're gonna send this to the graveyard. What that allows you to do is activate your Hakva. Well, you're gonna banish it. You're gonna search for this spell right here, and then you're going to activate your Gordon, which is gonna banish itself, and then that's gonna trigger your Hakna to special summon itself as you special summon a level 2 tuner, and that means that you have basically a level 2 tuner and a level 8. You make a level 12 Glacial, and that's going to allow you to activate the second part of your field spell to special summon the 3 level 10s on the field and do your combo from there. Now, as good as that combo is, I just rather play Diviner, and if I can't do the combo, I just can't do the combo. So that's why I switched up the deck a little bit. So again, it's a 50-card deck list. I'm also playing some Sauce, which I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, so if I'm playing Diviner of Herald, I can normal summon this by sending the Arc Light to the graveyard. It's going to become a level 6, so if I can activate this special summon a non-level 6 tuner, I can make this thing by sending both of those cards to the graveyard. Then I can set any one of those spells that I have here, and I get Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, which is basically an anti-Nibiru play. So yeah, it's a secret sauce I added in here. I don't know if it's good or not. I think it will be, so that's why it's in here. So that's why we play one copy of the Watertail Dragon. Now you could play essentially any normal level 6 dragon monster that you want. This one is just beefy. It has 2500 attack and 1000 defense. I really like it, but you could play any one that you like. And then if you want to play level 2 tuner and then make level 12 shenanigans with that, you could also do that. I'm playing 2 Diddy Crows. Now you could switch Diddy Crows from 2 to switch it into like 2 Duel and Lockburst if you like. I just think Diddy Crow is a menace to society right now with everything in this game that has a bunch of graveyard shenanigans. I would want to play this at 3, but there's other cards in here for consistency reasons that I play instead of playing Diddy Crow. So instead of playing it at 3. So yeah, we played 2 copies of that. Again, the hand traps in here, you could always take them out or choose the hand traps that you like. I like this one. I'm playing 1 Veiler mainly to cross it out. I'm going second shenanigans. This deck has like 50 freaking extra deck targets for Super Poly. So I rely on Super Poly for going second. If I enjoy it, if I don't, it is what it is. We try to play the game how we can play the game. So yeah, 1 copy of Veiler is fine. We're going to play 3 copies of Max C. I said 3 because I'm an idiot. 2 copies of Maxi for Maxi reasons. 3 copies of the Diviner of the Hero because it's essentially a 1 card combo. You normal summon this, send it to the graveyard, search this, and you're having a great time. We play 1 copy of the Carbon Dome because that's how you're going to special summon your monster on the field to do the levels 12 play that I just talked to you about. And then we're going to play 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 1 copy of the Beast of Magna Hut. Magna Hut is here for when you're going second. You know, your opponent's doing things, you activate Magna Hut. If they decide not to stop it, then you basically search your starter or your protection or any dragon monster for all you care, right? We're going to play 1 copy of the Kaiva. Now, all 3 of these have spells interaction. What do I mean with that? This one, you could basically shuffle it from the hand to the deck and you could search the spell that's corresponding to it, which is this one. This one right here, you could basically send it to the graveyard from your hand and it's gonna search this one, and then this one you could banish it from your hand and it's gonna search you the Wormwinds. So each monster has a corresponding spell that they search. Besides that, they're just big body sticks of death, because look at them. 3,000, all 3 of them. 1 copy of Nibiru for Nibiru reasons. I really would like to play it at 2, but the deck is tied at 50 the way I like it. We're gonna play 3 copies of the Anva. Anva is really good because it's protection. It's basically gonna protect your spells from anything that your opponent chains to them. So if you activate a spell and your opponent Ash Blossoms that spell, this is gonna negate it, even if it's in the pendulum zone. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me on that, but I believe that's how it works. So 3 copies of that is really good. 3 copies of the Misva. This is your 1 card combo. This thing is nuts. And then the Melody of the Awakened Dragon is legitimately the best card that you could play in this game, in this deck. Why? Because of the fact that you can send a card to the graveyard and it searches your protection and your card starter. It searches your starter and the card that protects your starter. Que fue amazing. Then we're gonna play 3 copies of the Extra Foolish Burial. Now this thing is good for going first and second. Going first, you're gonna send this to the graveyard if you don't have your Diviner. You're gonna search this and you're gonna do your combo. Going second, we have Entis, and Entis pop a card on the field. We could send the Golden Cloud Beast. We're going to bounce a card back. We can send the Aggregator. We get to negate a face-up card on the field. So really good for going first and second. Of course, you got to pay half your life points, but sometimes it might be worth it. We're going to play 2 copies of the Triple Tactic Talent because we're talented. I'm only playing 2 copies of the field spell because I have so many ways to try and get it that I'm like, I don't need 3. I hope that I'm not grinding that long that I need 3. So that's why I'm only playing 2. We're going to play 1 copy of the Dino Domains, 1 copy of the Sea Spires, and then 1 copy of the Wormwind, right? We're going to play 3 copies of Super Polymerization because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different freaking targets for it. I was trying to play Dragon Stepelia, but I had to cut it out in order to do this here. So that's pretty much it. If you want to just change this, or change this, or whatever you want for a Dragon Stepelia, that's also going to be good for a Super Poly target. We play 2 copies of Call by the Grave. We play 1 copy of Cross a Designator. 3 copies of the Ryu Gen Rising, which is basically just a searcher, one of the best searchers in the archetype. We play 1 Infinite Impermanence. And again, it's mainly to just cross it out as well, because going first, you might not even have space in your back row to even do this here, because then you're going to have to choose between Polymerization and Infinite Impermanence, and I will go Polymerization all day, todos los días, which means every day, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we only play 1 copy of that, 1 copy of the Ryu Gen End, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we play it. And again, one Entis, one Moon Dragon of the Swamp, one Garura, one Fiendsmith Extreme Day, which is basically super poly target against Fiendsmith, one Saina Semina, because you only need 2 level 6 or higher monster, one Fusion plus 1 Synchron. Sometimes that happens. It's not the greatest of targets, but again, if you want to switch it for Dragon Sepelia, do so. 2 copies of the Hero of Arclight, 1 copy of the Golden Crown Beast, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, 1 Ultimaya T Soken, 1 Meroloic Aggregator, 2 copies of the Varura. You know why we play a bunch of level 10s. 1 Super Typhoon, all right, the Plant T, as people say, and then 1 SP, the Littlest Knight. So again, I have 1 replay with the way I was playing it before, and then we're gonna do some live gameplay. If you guys enjoy the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the fact because I remember the joke. Some of you have been calling this in the Pokemon deck, and then you guys have been the freaking name that why are you gay? The freaking meme. All right. You guys are stupid. Let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for replay numero uno, and the only replay of the day, because all the other ones are dookie. They really are. So here we're gonna start it off with the Raiji Rising, Raiji, right. We're gonna get our Misva, activate the Visma. It's gonna pop itself. Wait, now what? My fault. You gotta add the card first, then they're gonna pop itself. We're gonna get the Field Spell, activate the Field Spell, and we're gonna choose all 3 of these monsters here, which is gonna be the Carbo, the Enva, and the Hakva. So of course we're gonna banish the Hakva. We're gonna get the Enva to the hand and send the Cordon to the graveyard. Activate this, send it to the graveyard, get the Sea Spire. We're gonna activate our Field Spell here, Special Summon 3, 1 from the Banish Zone, 1 that's in the graveyard, and 1 that's in the deck. So it's all 3 of these. We're going to activate and pop our Anva here, which is gonna trigger Anva, which is also gonna trigger the Misva. Misva is gonna basically tribute a monster, which is gonna be the blue one, the Enva, to special summon itself in the extra monster zone. Bring it out here. That thing's artwork is actually tough. We're gonna pop the Field Spell so we can set the winds here. Activate the Kaiba because 2 cards were pop. I can special summon it from the hand. Then I'm gonna activate the Garden, special summon the level 2 tuner that I was playing. Set our spells, set our back row, use both of these level 10s, and go into Varudas, right? So this is the board. We basically get to copy the effects of any of all 3 of these. One of them negates a face-up card and its effect. One of them bounces a card back, and the other one, which is this one, makes a monster's attack to 0 permanently. Plus the trap, which is gonna basically shuffle 2 of our Ryu monsters into the deck, so we could pop a card on the field as well. It's face-up. Target 1 monster on the field and destroy. Never mind, just a monster. So yeah, those are our disruptions, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and essentially 6. So here we're playing against. They're gonna activate that Earthbound Prisoner, but I know it looks like a Resonator deck, but it's mixed. Yeah, with the Stand Up Centurion, as they activate that thing, send a card to the graveyard, send it to Trudea, special summon Trudea. Now I just waited for them to special summon it. Now here I definitely killed my Super Poly because I forgot that this is not a Ryu card. So I can't send it back. That was the plan, send both of these, but I'm an idiot. So I killed the Super Poly. It's fine, we don't need it. We're gonna pop the Trudea. They're gonna activate the Durstrom, banish a card from their grave because there's none in mine. Bro decided to do this for no reason. I don't know. Normal summon the Soul Resonator, activate the things effect, get the Born Arfin. He was trying to get me to activate to pop a card or do some other stupidity so that he could activate this. Bro, I know what this card does. We all know what it does. So he was trying to bait it out, didn't work. They're gonna activate the Born Arfin here. And I know that that's the most important card right now to him. Therefore, I'm going to activate this and I'm going to bounce it back by copying the effect of my back row. Then I'm going to activate this effect and I'm going to turn this thing's attack into level 0 permanently. So here we join to an Enva. I'm going to put everything in attack position, activate the Enva, send it to the graveyard so I could get the Sea Spires back. Then I'm going to activate the Rising so I could banish the Enva so I could special summon the other copy of the Enva for extra damage. And then we're going to use both of these monsters here because the Tremendoros Glaciosaurus, whatever this thing's name is beefier than both of those cards combined. So slap it for the 3100. Slap it for 3500. Of course, it's going to activate the Deerstrom, but I have Varudas for that. So activate Varudas. negate that thing, and then I get to go in for the lethal damage with the Varudras itself. Give me that. So the deck is simple. I actually like the deck. Again, it does kind of low-key get carried by the Floodgate, but from what I've played. But I really think it's a cool deck. So let's continue. All right, listen, Konami, respect me, all right? Put some respect on my name. It never happens. It never happens. It just never happens. Well, we're going second. Hopefully I got something. But this is actually my first time playing the deck on my PC where I feel comfortable instead of squinting at a phone. We have a Super Poly, we have a Field Spell, and we have, okay, all right. We might be able to do something. Tier limits? In this economy? No. Are you tears? Are we crying together? Oh, yeah, it is tier limits. How did you know only tier limits play this card? Alright, which is really good. Ironically, back in the day, a lot of people used to play King of the Swamp because of... ¿Por qué? No, bro. Not brandied. Not brandied. I could deal with tier limits. I could cry with them. I can't cry. Get! When did you mill? When I was falling to my knees? Alright. Okay. You have an Aluber? Wait, what? What did I miss here? Send, return. Oh, okay. There goes the Aluber. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. You want me to be completely honest? This game, I'm going to lose. You don't beat branded. That's not something you do. Branded, you don't beat. It's just not something. Not with a Super Poly, at least. You have to have a really good hand and OTK that turn. Because if you don't, then they just get everything back. I know because I'm a real branded player now. Even though I'm the suckiest branded player, I'm a real branded player because I low-key understand the deck way better than I used to. Oh my god, boy. They're not going to have a Synchro monster. Maybe I should change that. No, I'm pretty sure Garura does something here. Mumu El Dragon might do something too. Syrian Dragon. Wait. Does Syrian Dragon sending a tier limits card to the graveyard activate the tier limits? Well, this is gonna tell me the answer to that if Soliak activates. Right, so you're gonna fusion summon into Ice Blade, Mirror Jade, right, correct. Sure. Havness gonna bring Big Mama, the big tier, La Grande Lágrima. So everything just sounds extra dramatic in Spanish. Yeah, tier limits kick Carlos. Yeah, I'm fine with the activation of the. I'm not fine with anything, but what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Tier limits cashier effects. Mill 3 or 2, 2. That's crazy that you sent that. So yeah, so the Syrian Dragon sending a card to the graveyard doesn't activate because it would have done so. So yeah, special summon in Mill 8. Perfectly balanced. I mean, your milling is a gamble. It's just a really consistent gamble a lot of the time. Well, it depends how you build the deck, of course, but they're going to hit something here. Which... Yeah, I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. They draw one. They have shufflers. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, it's clipped, bro. I know when I'm beat. I know when I'm beat. I'm gonna try though, but I know when I'm beat. All right. Well, the board doesn't look that crazy, but shuffler in the graveyard, and then a potential fusion summon which sends this to the. He has. It doesn't look like it, but even if I summon, this thing's gonna mill. This game is funny. What to do? What to do? What are my targets here? What is this? Cause I'm guessing 2 dark monsters. Is that what it is? But what am I sending to the graveyard? This Ash could stop some shenanigans. So in that case, I guess I send the winds to the graveyard. I might as well, right? So let's do this. Send that. Mumu El Dragons. I definitely just have to kill here. Because if I'm not mistaken, freaking Mirror Jade is going to activate. Right. And then this thing is going to mill. I'm not going to Ash that. I'm going to let him think it's the Mumu Dragon. I don't believe in your mills, bro. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Wait, Meta Noise. What does Meta Noise do again? I forget. Da-da-da, you can target until it wants in your graveyard added to the hand. That's not good. But I can Ash that. I can definitely Ash that, though, if I'm not mistaken. So let me see. Typhon. No, we're not going to do that. All right. So let me P-scale this. Because now I'm pushing P. Why am I like this? All right. Either way, pop this. Just let me pop it, bro. Don't even worry about it. Thank you. Add to the hand. What do I need? What do I add? Well, if I pop, I have this in the hand. So actually, let me grab this. Let me grab this. Pop that. We already have the field spell, right? So I'm gonna set this here real quick. I need to pop 2 cards to special summon this. But once I special summon it, I can pop 2 cards on their side of the field, at least, minimum. So let me do this here and hope that he doesn't have an Ash now. Maybe I should have gotten the Ryu, the one that searches and search my protection. That would have been better. Okay, so we're choosing 3. It's going to be this, and that. Right. Add to the hand, you. Banish green. Get it out. Yes. This would have been tough if I played Baron de la Flor. No, I'm locked into Dragon Monsters anyway, so that wouldn't matter much. Yes. All right. I can do that later. Definitely activate this now. Right. Special summon 1, 2, and 3. Bop. Bop. Yup. Now, if I'm not mistaken, right? If a monster on the field is destroyed by battle card effect. So, but if I destroy you, you get to mill more. If I destroy you, you get to mill more. I don't really like that. But then I get to pop with the trap during this turn. Yes. Pop me, trap. Then I gotta shuffle 2. But that might have to be the play, but that might not be the play. Shuffle away. Why not? Shuffle away. I ain't scared of it. There she goes. There she goes. That's an Ash. That's an Ash with the blossoms. You don't have no Kobai. That's not what you have. Because it's not what you have. That's fine. Oh, why haven't I activated Mumu Dragon? Little too late for that. Go ahead and mill, bro. I'm fine with that. I ain't scared of your mills. They mean nothing. The mills is trash, boy. Yes. As a matter of fact, let me wait. That's a quick effect. I forgot what that was for a little bit. Special Aluber? You're gonna what? Okay. Activate the stupid Moo Dragon, bro. I mean, these are all like different attribute. Anyways, what is bro making here? With Aluber and what? Aluber and Cartesia. You're gonna Granduno? Granduno? Okay, muy bien. That's fine. See, I ain't scared of nobody's mills. Send this. Excuse me. Send this. Yes, yes, yes. Muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien. Claro que sí. Yeah, this negates, right? So we're gonna negate that. I'm gonna send this back because I need to pop this, or send it back with this to pop cards, which essentially we don't need to pop cards anymore. So, but I don't need the field spell. So let me actually, excuse me. No, I already activated that. What's happening? Just don't do anything. Just negate this thing. Thank you. Right? So see, I didn't know which one. Why did whatever, it doesn't matter. Blah 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 blah. We got all of this. So I just need to do a little bit of this for the other thing. Right? Yes, yes. Decide. Summon that. Claro que sí. And then what we do here is activate this thing. He's gonna shuffle. I think I allowed the shuffle. Yeah, I allowed the shuffle. I allowed the shuffle. Shuffle's cool. Right, correct. Sure. He shouldn't have anything else. He should really not have anything else. That's fine. So now I activate this here, right? How many effects do you freaking have again? Let me know, because what the heck is that about? If your monster special summon whatever, you can banish this card, whatever, blah, blah. On the field, special summon one Dogmatica, whatever. Does this actually negate? See, this is why I like learning that, because it's like, now I'm just going to negate that. And hope that is right, because I'm not too sure. And hopefully he doesn't have like a nib or something. Apparently he doesn't. And then I'm gonna, at no point in even activating this to pop. We have lethal damage. Destroy a card, no. And then the deck is nice, bro. The deck is nice. I mean, Super Poly did most of the work here, but the deck is nice. Like, the deck is cool, bro. Do I know how I did all of this? Maybe a little bit. Let's continue. Nah, I'm not gonna front. It feels so good playing on the computer game. Cause, also, this is one of the things that's been happening to me all day. I haven't been able to win almost any coin tosses. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what I did to Konami. They're hating on my 50 cards. They're like, nah, give me another Super Poly then. that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This hand is dead though. This hand is dead. Like, we got the Super Poly, but the hand is dead. I keep it a buck with you. Because I can activate this by itself doesn't do anything. I'm not playing the other version, which this would be in a one card combo. Chimera? Got Chimera? ¿Qué fue? Sure, this imprint is getting used, man. You know what I'm saying? This imprint is getting used, man. What is going on with the new branded players? Why I've seen so many different branded shenanigans up here. Like, I didn't know branded had a field spell. I know Despia has a field spell, but branded itself has like a spell that does things, that does something about something. I should have toggled on because I think I could have Diddy Crow the imp chain before it activated, but whatever. Also, crazy thing is Diddy Crow counter is branded, because if they send the branded fusion to the graveyard in order to do some shenanigans with that, I'm gonna get that thing out of here ASA to the P. Right? Creme de la creme. Sure, I'm not even gonna toggle off. I want him to think about what the heck I have. I want him to feel like he should be nervous. Fusion, Granganol, okay. For sure. Shouldn't you have, if you're gonna do this and go into Granganol, then shouldn't you, unless you're going into Albion, based, I'm sorry, this is the way I used to play Branded when I used to play Branded. Shit. I don't want to let this happen, but I'm going to have to let it happen. Because I don't know how else could you get Branded Fusion in the graveyard. And you already have the Fallen of Albas. So if you're going to Fusion Summon into Granganol, which you're not, I don't think you are, should I let this happen? Because then it gives me the target to actually Fusion Summon. Because I don't think I can Fusion Summon both of these away with the Poly. I'll let it happen. Because why not? Yeah. One of the toughest animations in the game. I can't hate it, bro. I can't hate it. What else? End phase. I figured that might have been all. Which is fine. Because when he activates his special summon that Fallen of Albas, we're going to DD Crow the heck out of it. But choices have to be made, right? For the greater good. As a matter of fact, do I just activate this, send the DD Crow because of the fact that both of these are dead? He can't special summon the Fallen of Albas, which is what he really wants to do. So let me do that. Yeah, this thing burns into... That's crazy. That's really crazy. I'm going to have to send the DD Crow. Garura. Garura is not beefy enough to attack over that thing, right? No, it's not. I'm going to still put it in attack position, though. I might get smoked here, but it is what it is. Normal summon you and going to SP. It's looking like the play to me. But let me see something here. Let me do this. Yeah. We're going to burn. Well, actually, I'm an idiot now. Because now I can't make SP Little Knight. So, sad times in the kingdom. I'm going to keep it tall. I don't know what I can do here. I'm going to figure it out. I think I know, but I don't. I really don't. Wait, actually, if I add this from the deck, send both of these, then I can add this to the hand. I can special summon this and attack over that at least. Minimum. Will that work? Will that work? No, I can't even do any of that because, yeah, I have to do this like this. So do this. Do that. And I think I do this. To the hand, let me add this. Let me banish that and send the other thing to the graveyard, right? And then I activate this. Watch me cook a little bit. Watch me cook. Grab this thing. We're going to activate that. And then I activate this. Right? Muy bien. To banish. Because by banishing this and special summoning that, this guy gets to come back onto the field, right? And I need that because I got to attack over this thing. Well, actually, no. We might be able to get game. Now, I don't know how much burning that's going to do. That's going to be a good amount of burning. So let me just get my licks in real quick. Let me get my licks in. Yeah. They got to special summon Aluber though. Yeah. Okay. Actually, damn it. That he knows what he's doing then. That's actually a really good play. I am upset. What? You had an extra effect? You gotta be fucking kidding me. If your opponent controls a ritual fusion and sync or whatever in your graveyard, quick effect you can special summon by banishing when it leaves the field. Okay. Well, fuck. I can't take damage right now, fam. I was gonna do it for the draw. Do you still burn? Of course you do. Why would you not burn still? Well, all right. You don't burn anymore? You don't burn anymore? Interesante. Very interesante. So negate a face-off card. I could pop. I could at least pop, and then, but these are useless. Now, see, no, because you get Cartesia back. Cartesia special summon, you get to fusion summon. So in this case, I gotta give up on the back row to make Varudras. I have to, which is hella sad. Dang it. Him negating my green guy here was actually really freaking good for him. So, excuse me, when your opponent activate, I'm gonna have to wait. You try my Chiru, I thought you could just detach and do that then, but okay. He gets Cartesia back. Wait, I could negate now. No. No. But I should. Negate that and forget about the pop? Negate that and forget about the pop. Yeah. I'll do it. And then we just keep a negate. Now we don't destroy a card. I gotta keep it like this. Oh my god. It's all or nothing, right? Cause, well, if you get to fusion summon with it, then you get to add another M chain. So I just negate the fusion summon. I negate the yeah, cause you get to add boom boom. Why not? Let it happen. I'm just gonna negate the super polymerization. Right? He could do whatever he wants here. Cause then you normal summon edging chamber and do what? Yeah, why not? And do what? It all comes down to that one last card that they have. If they have it, they have it. If they don't have it, they don't have it. That's just the name of the game, right? You gotta be risky sometimes, bro. You gotta be risky. Because now they have an edging change that doesn't do anything unless they link it off, and then it's just gonna add another patchwork. So what is that card? Right. That is immaculate. All right. Well, what was going on here? SP the littlest knight. Not yet. Put this thing in attack. That's why I like it, because it's so beefy. And then we activate this, and you have an ash. Is that what it is? No, it's not. It's definitely not an ash. Muy bien. Let me grab that. No. Let me P-scale it. Yeah. And to the hand. Banish, no, because I think it's already on the field. Both of them are on the field. Both of them doesn't have a thing. This thing right here, but a card gets popped. I think I just activated this, right? Shit. I need to leave one of these, but then they gotta be different. So in this case, this thing just gives me an attack boost, right? Yeah, I think this works, right? Because this thing gets popped. I can't activate this thing now. What? When this card is activated, take one from the deck item, whatever, blah, blah. If you have certain guy you in the main extra deck face up, You could special summon. Oh, I don't have one banished. No, there's one banished. There's one in the graveyard, and I have one in the deck. If you have sorry whatever Gmat in your extra deck phase, you could special summon 3 Ryu monsters with different types. They all have different types. This one is Sea Serpent, this one is Worm, and the other one is Dragon. It's in the deck. I mean Dinosaur. I guess, Konami, I can't read your stupid game, bro. I just can't read your stupid game. I be thinking that I can, but I can't. So I guess I'll just attack. Sure. Right. Right. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. You're good, bro. You're good. Don't leave. Don't leave yet. We got something for you. How much does Patchwork have? Patchwork? You have 18, so yeah. Okay, never mind. I was trying to figure out which one attacks over Patchwork. If definitely wasn't Garura, then I slap over that thing. And I'm definitely just going to make SP Little Knight with both of these and draw a card. But why can I not? I have the Ryu material, whatever, in the extra deck zone. I have one banished monster, one in the graveyard, and one in the deck. Why doesn't that thing activate? This is why I hate this game. I read cards. I think I'm reading. And then the game is like, no, you're not reading. It's just your imagination. Either way, let's continue. Oh, we ranked up. Duel is level 18. Copy. Copy. Can I go first, Konami? Let me just go first. Let me get Diviner. And let me do the cool combo so I could go on about my business. All right, Konami? That was what I'm talking about. So sometimes you got to ask Konami nicely. They know I'm a pleb, but sometimes they respect me. You know, that's why they're going to give me what I asked for. Diviner, full combo. My opponent's not going to have any hand trap. It's a lot that I'm asking, but I deserve it. And this is good. This is actually tremendous. They have a Max C, so never mind. It's either Max C or Full Follows, which they're both bad for me. So let me just B-scale this. Right. Because of what they have, I want to keep this. Yeah, let me activate that. Gee, I want to keep this. I really do. But I also want to keep this so I can activate it and get the freaking CC, whatever the heck it's called. I really want to keep this, bro. I have to, just in case. Because if he ashes this, there goes the stupid Full Follows. Dang it. I was going to say if he ashes this, then my play is this right here. But I guess it's fine. For sure. I might just go full combo and look at the hand. Let me see what I could do here. Do that. Activate. I can spend. No. I'll grab the spell. Pop. Activate this. I don't think I gotta give him that many cards for something. Definitely gonna have to do all 3 of these. This is not a good play right now. So yeah, 1, 2. Actually, shit. No, because I get to special summon this one. 3. So it would be add you to my hand, banish this one, and send the other one to the yard. And then what I'm gonna do here is definitely, I can special summon this, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna activate this. Send it. Grab myself a little bit of that. I'm going to activate it immediately. Doesn't really matter much, but well, whatever. And then I activate this. I think this should only give him 1 draw, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, and then 3. Pop. Pop, and then he gets one draw from the one that I'm special summoning from the deck, right? Yes, yes. Activate this. And does this count as an extra deck monster? Because it's in the extra deck monster zone. Does that count? Somebody let me know. There's 2. I should have done this in a different order. Chain block, but whatever. So yeah, tribute this. Summon that. Destroy a card. Yeah. Pop the field spell. Decide. We're gonna say I can search this one, right? So I set this. And then I could set the trap to pop, or I could just have the negate, which I can add 2 back into the deck. This is the negate, right? Once per turn of an attack, you can place one continuous spell at the bottom. Negate the activation. Sure. And then I get Varudras from this. So yeah, let me do that. Summon it. He doesn't draw from this. And then again, we get Varudras from this. He gets to draw. Decide. I did not mean to put it under you, but okay. And then I'm going to do this. And let me see that hand, boy. Come clean. Alright? Come clean. You filthy animal. You're playing punk? You there? No me gusta. I'll tell you that much. So this is dead because this is in the hand. So sending you technically is the best play. Because that means if I send this back, any one of these that I send, he's gonna search back. And then if he searches back, then I guess I can negate. But I guess I do this, then he's forced to special summon you, which I know is not gonna do much. Well, no, actually it does something at that point in time. This is a hard decision. This is a hard decision. Hold on, because the time is ticking. So send you, and you don't get to search. I'm not targeting, right? Shit, bro. I'm gonna send a field spell. That way they don't just set it and then do things. That's it. Just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Right. Actually, what? Which one bounces back again? This one. Yes. So you normal summon, that's what that is. So if I activate this and bounce you back, what do you do now? Because now you don't have a card in the grave. You gotta get Foxy Tune. You gotta get Foxy Tune, or you gotta get Deer Note. So yeah, do this. There you go, Deer Note. You're playing against. I feel bad for bro now. I definitely wait. Actually, no, bro is doing things. Shit. Because now he has the card in the graveyard. If you're gonna special summon, what is it? I negate. Facts. Facts. Let this happen. Let it happen. Right. That's fine. And then we do this here. I activate this effect. And then I send it back. Right? Yes. Negate it. And now he activates the new one. What? Scales. Scales is his only play. Yup. So now if I negate Scales, that should be game. High key. That should be game right there. Do this and I am gonna pop. I will pop because bro has nothing. Can I? Yes, negate. And I will pop. Yes. I'm the worst person they could have. I am the worst person the bro could have went up against playing Punk. I feel bad for you, bro. This is my deck. I claim all type of territories and I don't even know what to say. It's my deck. That's all you need to know. This is my favorite deck in the game. I made like 17,000 different Punk profiles, bro. I knew your plays before you even. Once I looked at the hand, it was clipped. That triple tactic talent did it to you. Now, what the heck am I doing here? See, this is the part that obsessed me because I kind of don't know how to play this deck. What is 65? How do I get a monster on the field? Is my question. Let me do this. This is Dangerous Gabu, so I ain't even tripping about that. Do I draw a card, send you to search for this thing, but what does that even do for me? Let me see. I low-key just wanted to draw a card, but let me see what this does. Well, actually, no, I get game here. I actually know exactly what this does. I grab this, right? The Dangerous Gabu isn't gonna do anything, my boy. I'm sorry. It's game. It's game. Unless you drew a bestial, it's really just done. Yeah, it's really just done. It's really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm so sorry, gang. Krakos, like, you my son. You're really my son, bro. Anybody playing Punk right now, you're really my son. Like, I cradle you all night long. You're my child. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. We're on a 3-game win streak. I don't know why I'm saying that because now we're gonna get cooked. But we're on a 3-game win streak. The deck does things, bro. It's a decent deck. Now I think this is gonna be the last replay for short because this video is gonna be an hour long already. I gotta edit this and maybe have it out for you guys by tonight, 8 o'clock or something. This hand is cracktabulous. It's a little cracked. That's even better. As a matter of fact, thank you. Because I was over here like, what am I going to send for this? I know exactly what I'm going to send for this now. Yeah. Do that. Now, my thing here is, let me see something real quick. I got to read. Because I'm a real Yu-Gi-Oh player. During the main phase, if 2 or more monsters were sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard this turn, except... So that doesn't necessarily mean my monster, right? If 2 or more monsters were sent from the hand or... It doesn't say your monsters, so I have an idea, right? Don't have Ash. Just don't be ashing shit, alright? Don't be... There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Do that right there. Get my protection, P scaler right now. We're pushing P. P scaler as well. Yeah, this hand is gonna be great. Unless he has the nib. Add to the hand, we already have the spell. Do I just add the trap? I can set the trap later and pop 2 though. Do I just add the trap? What do I get from adding anything else? Nothing for real. Do I just want to get a second copy of this for follow-up? Nah. As a matter of fact, I need a spell. I need a spell to set. I'm gonna grab this. Because I'm gonna need that. Activate this here. Yup. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Right? Hand. Let me get them handles. Give me that. Banish this and send that. Copy. I gotta save that for later. And then I activate this here, right? Yes, grab that. That should trigger the field spell now. Yes, it does. So let's do this. Special summon 1, 2, 3. Yes. Things are so great when they work, right? Yeah, do this. Pop myself. Get me out. Trigger 1. Trigger 2. Claro que sí. Muy bien, muy bien. Oh, wait, I can't. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm a little dumb. I was thinking about making this play right here, the play that I was telling you about, but I don't have Diviner, so what am I talking about? Hopefully I didn't goof. I think I'm still fine here. Again, unless they have Nib, but hopefully I didn't goof. So yeah, pop this. Decide. Set this thing. Yeah, that's fine. Activate this here. I should have special summoned the level 10 first. I should have, just in case for that nib. I'm scared of the nib, bro. I really am. So let me do this here. Summon this, if I may. And then now we get Varudras. Yes, yes. Decide. And then this is the purest like board that you could talk about. What? Activate? Yes. Yes, indeed. And then activate that as well. This is like legitimately pure right G. How do you? I don't know. I say names wrong, bro. Ryuji. There you go. Sure. I don't need to be toggled on game for what? Do I have two? No. Oh snap! This card is dead. This card is dead. I probably could have played better to make this activatable, but I had a plan that was never gonna be a plan. So let's see. Something's gonna happen here. Either a kaiju or because bro's unless bro just doesn't know what this deck does. But every time your opponent takes a minute or two to do things, you're getting smoked, bro. Believe it. Like, I'm ready to hit the button. Look, what I tell you. Okay. Varudras is getting, both of these are getting smoked. So, yeah, my whole board is dead. The whole board is dead. Fact. What deck is playing this right now? I was playing a deck that's playing this. What deck is playing? I mean, any deck could be. But that specific deck's playing Droplet. What? Christian. Christian's plays Droplet. But if you're playing Christian, you would have probably sent a Christian monster. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing that's preventing them from doing anything. In terms of them thinking about what they're gonna do or not gonna do here. Yeah, okay, sure. Right, now question. My monster is negated, but hopefully he doesn't have a triple tactic talent, but I'm copying the effect of the spell, so can I bounce it back? On return, you can place one right, continue the spell, and target one card in the face of field, return it to the hand. I hope he doesn't have it, bro, but I'm gonna do this. Just why not? Activate this thing. Let me see if it works. If it doesn't, it's fine, because this, I'm okay with this. I gotta test things out, alright? That's just how it goes. No, it's negated, so that's fine. Now, if he has a triple tactic talent, I did it for the sake of science. All right? I did it for the sake of science, bro. That's all you need to know. I'm pretty sure this is full combo. Now, essentially, again, we do have a floodgate, so let's see how bro wants to go about this. He did the math. He spent a little bit of time thinking about the plays, right? Reading. So let's check it out. Okay. 5. Yeah. Your hand was tough, my boy. His hand was tough. His hand was actually, or is tough. Facts. Big facts. Because now he changes this thing's level to 2. If I'm not mistaken, I kind of know how to play resonators a little bit. A little tiny bit. No, you do this first? and then change? No, you okay. I'm so scared, bro. Right. Right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Wait. If this was one of my monsters, I could have turned this trap on. Now that I think about it. Because if I activate Varudras and I send one of these to the graveyard, I will still need another card. God. Well, no, because I'm sending back to the deck. Alright. If I would have had another one of those, this would have been on. We would have won this game immediately. That would have been tough. Because it shuffled 2, right? If this card, if you pendulum monsters in your field or extra whatever, you could shuffle 2 Ryu get monsters from your hand, graveyard, and or banishment. Hand, graveyard. I don't have any in the hand. I don't have any in the graveyard. I don't have any banished. I could put one in the grave. I could put 2 in the grave actually. Facts. And I'm cooked because I don't know what my follow-up is. I know how to play the game going first. I don't know how to play the deck going second, I don't think. Unless but then again, I will have to join to Super Poly. But then how do I get a card in my hand? It feels like impossible to do. Oh! I guess he didn't have any more plays. He can't attack over Aruras. He attacks over my monster, and this thing is left on the field. He was probably tight. The floodgate is the floodgate is annoying. I don't even like floodgates like that. But what are you gonna do? All right, let's go. All right, well we're on a 4-game win streak, so I might just it might be long, but let's see. Let's see. One more ain't gonna hurt nobody, right? Maybe we could reach the max. Are we going max or 19? 19 is where we're going. If entry fee. How much I gotta pay, bro? I only got $1. So how much I really gotta pay? We're going second, okay. So far we won 2 going second, 2 going first, if I'm not mistaken. I got the memory of a goldfish, bro, so I don't know. Yeah! Oh! I told you, I don't play this deck at 40, bro. I would never play this deck at 40. And now because I'm yapping, I didn't throw out the max C when I needed to throw out the max C. I would never play this deck at 40. It's not what's going to happen. Sure. Of course, it's Duel. We're leveling up, so of course, this is what we got to deal with. That's fine, though. But this deck has always accounted for this card, right? That wasn't Snake Eyes. That was not Fiends Me Snake. Fiends Me Snake Eyes always has freaking follow for everything. They always have a counter to something. They always have a hand trap for something. Okay, well, 5 games in a row. Let's go. Oh yeah, we ranked up 19. All right, Konami. Shit, let me have that. You know what I'm saying? Let me have that. It's really funny, bro. I'm really out here clapping people with a deck that I learned how to play this morning. I was just in there, I was just learning how to play. I was like, let me see. I knew that I would understand it better once I got home, because playing on a phone and playing here is 2 different things. So an Ash kills me. Glowing Stick of Death. If he max sees me and I lose, bro, I'm just gonna stop. You saw what the deck can do. You saw it. You were here. Paying half my life points for almost nothing. This is a death sentence. Because if they stop this, cooked. Immediately. They gotta have a maxi. 100%. They just toggled off. That's all it is. They're just toggled off. Sure. What am I doing here? Let me see. The field spell. What am I talking about? Sure. Pop that. Do this here. We have no protection. One, two. And since we have no protection, you won't be able to do that. It will have to be this here. For sure. Three. Give me this to the hand. Banish this thing. Yes. Oh, I have this in the hand. Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's not good. Having this in the hand right now is not good. I did not realize that. That's gonna mess us up. Okay. I wasn't matter much, but whatever. What if I tribute it? No, I have to special summon this. I have to. If I would have known, I would have sent it to the graveyard and added this to the hand. That would have been way better. Alright, well, mistakes were made. It's fine. It's not. But what are you gonna do? Do this. Do that. Do this. Let me see what the heck I can work with. Well, popping you doesn't do anything. Well, I could pop. No, because then it's a monster, right? If a monsters feel destroyed, yes. So, but then again, what do I get from popping any one of you two? Nothing for real. So yeah, let me just pop this. Trigger 1. Trigger 2. Yeah. I have one in the hand. One is gonna come here and the other one. So the trap is trash. So therefore I just set this. Tribute. Oh no. Actually, the trap would have been way better. Yeah, the trap would have been way better. Oh man. Sure, whatever. Summon this. Yes. Decide. Yeah, well, no, because I gotta tribute summon you. Yeah, I made that one mistake. Oh, golly, Jenkins, boy. I mean, I don't mind losing now, but I didn't want to lose to me being stupid. Because if I would have sent this to the graveyard, this would have been summonable now. And I could have gotten Varudras. If I normal summon you, that doesn't do anything for anybody. And then I'm not going to get rid of... That doesn't make any sense. Go Varudras and have all this dead. I guess... No, I can't banish that to send that. I'm cooked. I was going to say, what if I... Nah, yeah, it's over. It's over. This is all we got. One little mistake causes the Varudras. So I guess we have the Floodgate, the Bounce Back, and the Negate. Plus Diddy Crow and Nibiru. Which Nibiru cooks me and them. They're going to cook everybody. Because, again, it's hilarious. I don't think I know how to follow up going second. Because you saw me read the spell earlier. And the spell was like, nah. And this is the worst deck that I could have been going up against with just these disruptions right now. But it's cool. It's cool. It's not. But it's going to have to be. Because at the end of the day, if they have any other level 2, it's clip. I mean, this was special summon, right? Yeah. So this is legitimately the worst matchup right now. If I have Varudras, trash. I could have played through this normally. Without Varudras, not so much. Because these DD Crows go hard. They really do go hard. Because he has to send... Well, actually, the Ronin Totem is there already. That thing's going to get banished. ASA to the pushing P. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Let me toggle on. Our opponent is thinking about life choices here. Yep. Excuse me, I'm toggled on. Because this thing cannot... If this card's in the graveyard, you could banish one frog. Is that an activation? Do I want to think about that? No, I don't. So let me just do this. It's not a quick effect. It's not. So you might as well. Right. That just killed that whole piece of the engine. Correct. So this is the thing, right? That's a normal summon. So if I negate, I can't bounce two of them back, right? Once per opponent's turn. I'm gonna negate that. Where's it at? This one. This is the negate, right? Yeah. Yes. Now, if he has the other level 2s, it is what it is, bro. I'm supposed to lose at that point in time. That's just how it works. If this would have negated and popped, this dude would have been done. Negate, pop, bounce this one back. Well, actually, no, he could activate this again, probably. They're probably gonna go into Gigantic, is what I'm assuming. If they don't have any sprite, there it is. We knew it was how I knew. That was the only thing that was gonna beat me. It was them being able to do shit like this. But what I'm gonna have to do is bounce back Gigantic as soon as they bring Gigantic onto the field. Well, as soon as they activate Gigantic, as a matter of fact. Does that negate Gigantic? Yeah, because if Gigantic is not on the field anymore, it should negate. And if they want to link off here, it's going to banish whatever 2 cards they link off. Yes. Yes. So, again, me bouncing it now, it's not going to do much of anything. So, let me... But then again, if I let him activate, then this nib is dead, right? I'm going to rely on the nib. I am. Yeah, No. Excuse me. Activate this thing. Yeah. I'm going to rely on the nib. I am. Because I'm not sure if he activates it and I bounce it back, that I think that still kills the nib. But if I do this, the nib is not killed. It's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Sure. Now he activates the jet, right? Because he searched it to special summon, get the spell. The spell gonna bring red or carry it back onto the field. Yes. So in this case, sure. I think I nib. I'm 1000% just about to nib. Because by me nibbing, he can make elf, but yeah, I gotta nib. Well, actually, I should have waited for him to activate the stupid quick play spell and then nibbed in response to that. That would have been a way smarter play. Oh, my monsters get banished too. I did not know that. I did not know that, bro. Yeah, I mean, this being banished isn't bad at all. As a matter of fact, it might be better than what it seems like. I'm an idiot. I should have waited until he did this. But then again, no, both of these monsters go elf. No, yeah, I should have definitely waited. I think that might have just cost me the game. I think he would have legitimately just left. Yeah, I should have definitely waited. I was really impatient on that. Because that's all he has. He could go into elf, try and special summon from the graveyard, but that's not going to do anything. Right? And now he has sprint, which he's going to send the angler, and I'm going to DD-Claw the angler. That's what's going to happen. Oh, wait, what? Oh, because a monster was banished. Ah. Well, actually, no, this works, right? Angler activate. What does angler do? If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon up to 2 level 2. Oh, God. I was toggled on for this, and it didn't matter. Okay. I was literally toggled on, but I got spooked by what the heck this was. But no, I'm pretty sure I can't get rid of that before it activates anyways. So, okay, now he goes Gigantic for real. Now he definitely goes Gigantic. And he can attack over this nib. That's a fact. Bro, what are you thinking about? You go Gigantic. It's legitimately your only play. Because if you go elf, you're just stupid. Don't. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? There's nothing in the grave that does anything for you here. I don't even know what I just clicked on, but I clicked on it. What's bro doing? Special summoning the carrot back onto the field? I might just get rid of it high key. Why not, right? Because what else is blue? You already activated blue like 30 times, so okay. The time is gonna cook me. Oh, I get to special summon you back? Yeah, this deck is stupid. This deck is wild. I ain't even gone front. I don't know what I'm... Oh, no, wait. No, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Just stop. I gotta toggle off. 4 seconds is wild. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know why you made Elf before doing this, but I digress. Okay. It's a good thing we did this too before that happened, because I wouldn't have been able to do it then, because this is not a level 2. Toggled off. They're doing this. What do you get? Like a red? Honestly, anything they summon does not matter. Like it does, but it really doesn't. He's gonna summon a red. The same way I'm reading him. Oh, bars, bro. What? I should have been a rapper. Oh, no, that's different. That's definitely different. That right there, that's a thing. That does a thing. If a link, monster your graveyard, you can special summon. How? If a link to you control is sent. Okay. I gotta do this really quick. Really quick. Just bounce it back. And toggle off. Toggle me off. That's all I needed. Yes. That's all I'm toggled off, bro. Don't worry about nothing else. That's all I needed. I'm toggled off. I'm good. Yep, set. End phase. Copy. Yes, we survived. Alright. Now what the heck am I gonna do? I don't know, but I'll figure it out with 60 seconds. Yep, activate this immediately. He's gonna try and special summon the carrot. I don't feel healthy though. I'm not a healthy guy right now. Blue? For sure. No me gusta. Right. The spell, please. Maybe I should have waited, because if I send another card to the graveyard, this thing is special summonable. Damn it. Okay. Now I gotta bounce back during their turn. He's gonna special summon. This is great. Because now I get to bring this guy back. Is this lethal? Now I could special summon. No, because I didn't send 2 different ones. So no, this doesn't work. Or does it? Does it work? It does? It does, because I sent the DD Crow 2. Oh my god. Don't mind if I... Yeah, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable right now. Who raised me to be like this? Shout out to my parents. They ain't never played no Yu-Gi-Oh, but shout out to them. Because they really just raised the GOAT. What? It's videos an hour and a half of me just clapping people. Facts. So I'm going to leave it here, bro. We just ranked up again. Wasn't that? Oh, we already did that. All right, listen, gang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak live right now. You saw it. A lot of it has to do with how smart I am. Now, 2 of these duels were legitimately because of my knowledge of Sprite and Punk, but the rest of them, I don't remember them. I know Branded or something. Either way, let's go back to the deck list. All right, familia. So that there it is, the deck list. Those were the duels live. You saw it. We cooked people. It happened. You smelled the cooking. All of it was there. That's why you see some people be like, oh my god, you made so many 50 card deck lists and 60 card, and then 40 cards are for... I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say for old people. You can listen. Some decks really work really well on the 40 cards. Yes, they're kind of consistent, whatever. But some cards, they're better when you play them at 50 or 60 because it makes the deck more consistent. You want to know why this deck is kind of really consistent? This is a starter. This is better than a starter, actually. This is a starter. This is a starter. And then this is a starter. So we have 4 times 3. 12 different start. No, that's shit. My fault. That's 5. 15. 15 different starting points to start a combo in this deck, and we get to play all of the hand traps of our liking. And this is tight, fresh, nice. So yeah, I'ma shut up. With that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna edit this and have it out for you by probably 8 o'clock. I'm gonna try and have it by 7:30. Hopefully the internet is working. Continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.